Hi guys, Chris again and welcome back. So today guys, I'm just doing a quick overview of my Louis Vuitton Keepall 45 in Damier Graphite. Okay, so guys, this is what the Keepall is like. I'm thinking this is probably the best angle to film this at. So, firstly, it comes with this ginormous dust bag that just says Louis Vuitton 510. Give you an idea of the size, that's it down there. And this is the Keepall 45 in Damier Graphite. So I will go through what you get with the bag first off. So the first thing that you get is this handle here, or this little attachment, if you will. So it's a handle holder, and it is in this beautiful kind of mattified. If we can pick it up, yep, there we go. It's in this beautiful mattified leather. The only purpose that this serves is to hold your handles together when you're traveling. So I keep this on here when I don't use it. So all you would do is you would look it through, and I usually keep it right at the last one. And you would just hook in place. And as I said, it just keeps the handles nice and structured, and that when you travel, there we go there, and you know that when you travel, nothing is going to open these, and I maybe usually keep it down there if I'm hand holding it, if I'm on a plane or something. But that's one thing you get with it. The next item that you would get is your luggage tag. Now, a lot of people keep their luggage tag on the handle part here, but I find when, I'll show you for example, if I'm using the bag, and if these handles are just kind of flopping up and down, I can find the luggage tag gets tangled. So I just keep it on the end, because firstly I think it looks nice, and even when I'm using the strap, it doesn't cause any issues, it doesn't flip around, but the C is still very apparent. Now I've chose to go and have this hot stamped, and I cannot remember for the life of me what blue this is, but it's a nice little blue that just the one C, and also the luggage tag just has the Louis Vuitton, it is there, Louis Vuitton Paris. And again, this is also in the mattified leather. The next thing you would get with the bag, it comes in this cute little dust bag. It is the smallest dust bag I have ever seen, and I love it. It's just a drawstring dust bag, and it is the lock and key. So firstly, the lock itself, again silver hardware, just has your LV to one side, and on the back it just says Louis Vuitton Paris, just there. And what you'll find is on the padlock, each padlock is numbered, so mine is 302, and you get two sets of keys with your padlock as well, and these are also numbered with, oh, where are we, just here, 302, so they correspond. And I don't always use the padlock to lock the bag. What I tend to do when either the bag is stored or I don't necessarily have to use it, I always lock it here. Just there like that. I just think it looks nice, and I know that I'm not going to use, or lose I should say, sorry, the padlock. So guys, because this is also the bandolier, you also get yourself a shoulder strap. I'll take this off just so you can see the detail. As I said, it has silver hardware. Firstly, your clasp has your Louis Vuitton here. It spins around, and also has Louis Vuitton on the second side. And it is just your standard little clasp. Again, it's in this beautiful mattified leather, which I am in love with. And you also have this strap here as well. So this strap is nice because it has these little studs, and what this effectively is meant to do is to hold the bag to your clothes, so that whenever you're travelling or whenever you're walking with the bag, it's not slipping off your shoulder. So that's also a nice little feature. And again, we just continue on to the adjustable section. I find that I haven't adjusted this since I got it, so the standard size is perfect for me. Just has this little part here, and then your second clasp just has your Louis Vuitton, and the same on the other side. Whenever I don't use the bag, I tend to store this inside. So yeah, this is everything that you get with it. So we'll keep these just here for now. So onto the bag itself. As we can see, as I said, it has the gorgeous silver hardware. So onto the side. Now the side, what you'll find is LV is always symmetrical. So you'll have the same amount of squares between this strap. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a half, and that's a half. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's another half on each side as well, so it is exactly the same. I thought I'd try and get a little bit closer for these ones here. So on the side, every rivet has, you've got this little rivet here, which just says Louis Vuitton, then you have your D-ring just here, nothing on that. And then, as I said before, we just have this gorgeous mattified leather tab, and on each side the bag has your Louis Vuitton Paris square there. It also has the same just at the bottom down there, and then the same on this side. So one square there, and then one square in the bottom. Now on this side as well, this only has it on one side of the bag. You have an imprinted Louis Vuitton Paris. Just this little part here. Let's see if I can get a better view on this. So just there, Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. And on the same side of this, if we can just turn this over, if you just pull back, this is a bit dusty, if you just pull back this here, this will then show you the size. And this shows you how bad I am at cleaning this. It just says 45. Now this only has it on the side that this little made in part is stamped. Just be careful of that. Then on your other side it's pretty much the same. So you've got your silver rivet. This is the side that I've got my luggage tag attached to. And yeah, it is the exact same. Just a couple of marks on this. On the other side as well. The front of the bag, we'll just go here. No, this isn't the front, this is the back. So the front of the bag, just looking at it from this angle, again, all about symmetry here. So your first square is 3 in from the sides. This one is right in the middle, and this is also 3 in from the side as well, and it's the same on the bottom. Sometimes I see bags that have that square up here, and that is wrong bag. Because this is one continuous piece of canvas, as we can see, the strap here goes all the way around, and this is the bottom. And on the bottom part, just having a quick look, you only have 3 squares that say Louis Vuitton. 1, 2, and 3. And then if we flip it over, well, you have the exact same print on the front, on the back, but in this case it is just upside down because, as we said, it is just one whole piece of canvas. So these are your zips for the Keepall, which are very nice. They are Well, they're very brushed now. I don't think they were like a brushed metal when I got it. I think they were very shiny, but they look almost like a brushed silver finish. I'm 90% sure they weren't. But this is actually, I'll show you how to lock it before we go inside the bag. This is how the lock works. Whenever you're traveling and you don't want the zips to be open, so firstly, all you would do is, as you can see here, we have two little loops. So all you would do is firstly sling in the hook in here, or the hook in the padlock here. Then you'd kind of flip it around just so this goes all the way to the bottom. And then from there, all you would do is push the zips down, and that's it, hooked in place. Turn it around, and that's the bag locked. So no one will be able to open the zip because it is completely locked. You can still move the zip, can you? You can, but it's a struggle, so maybe don't. But that is how you properly lock the bag. So usually I stuff my bag with pillows, but I had some guests over. We have pillows. So it is currently stuffed full with blankets, and I usually keep the dust bag in there as well. So let's get all of these out. Ah, right, okay, so that's me done. So this is the inside of the bag here. It is just one big black hole of nothing. On this Keepall, unfortunately, as much as I wanted one, you don't get an inside pocket with the Keepall 45 in graphite. Don't know why. It'd be nice to keep it in there, but this is what you do have, however, and it's a D-ring. So for example, if you had a clay or if you had a pochette that you wanted just to attach onto here, you can do, and that would just hang in the bag, which is nice. And on this side, I'll just give you a close-up of this. This here is my date code. And just make it out there, so Delta Uniform 4194. So that was made in the 49th week of 2014, so towards the end of 2014. And you know, that is roughly about the time I got my bag, so that's nice. Now this thing can hold an absolute ton, it really can. I'm heading down to London in a couple of weeks' time, so if you wanted, I can do what fits in, but there's not much to show. As I said, it is literally just a black hole, nothing overhead view of it. But inside, again, going back to the rivets a second, all of your rivets say Louis Vuitton, Louis Vuitton, and Louis Vuitton. So guys, this is what the bag looks like when it's unstuffed, so when it's just completely empty. As I said, I tend to keep everything stuffed just so we can try and keep its shape as much as possible, but I think it has kept its shape for being almost 2 years old. But this is it completely empty, and guys, I love this bag. It has gone up a little bit in price since I purchased it, so I think Keepall will definitely keep their value, but it is a great travel bag. I cannot recommend this enough. I love it, I'm glad that I bought it, and definitely no regrets on this one. If you're ever thinking of a Keepall, I would maybe consider getting one with a pocket. So as far as I'm aware, things like your Cobalt, your Monogram Cobalt, not your Monogram, sorry, your Damier Cobalt has an interior pocket, and it's a gorgeous shade of blue as well. The new Monogram Eclipse line has a pocket, and I'm sure that's all, but I could be wrong. But I will pop some modelling shots of what it's like with and without the bandolier. So guys, that was my quick overview slash review of my Louis Vuitton Keepall 45 in Damier Graphite. As I said, this bag is just such an amazing bag. Can you hear me? This bag is just such a great bag for travel. It is definitely worth the money that you pay for it. Yeah, I have no faults with this bag at all. Also, as I said as well, I'm heading to London in a couple of weeks' time for my best friend's birthday, so I will try and do a what fits in my Keepall video. But guys, if you do have any questions at all, then please feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, bye bye.